Greetings everyone. Today I'm going to play with viewers, so if you want to challenge me, this is your day. I will share my thinking as we go, so I think this is going to be instructive as well. All right, let's start. Welcome. First, I will play a few random games because we don't have challenges yet. Okay, we have Sicilian defense. This is quite a tricky line, but let's play it. I mean, have to be careful. Our king will go here. This is well known. So nothing new thus far, but oh, was it? Should I do this first? I think so. And then knight will land here or take on f6. Okay, let's take this one. Or should I? Yes, okay, let's take it because we don't want to use too much time. This might be a problem for black because now he has to trade these bishops. Otherwise, this bishop might be a very bad bishop, and now has to move queen somewhere because a3, b4 is a threat. If this happens, then we have at least queen c2 or queen d6. Okay, the bishop will retreat here, but maybe we don't do that because this is a problem for black. So let's try to open up those files, because if pawn takes here, at least now we have quite a good chance to create attack. Maybe even king e4, because we have bishop and queen attacking here. It's okay, it's too fancy. Let's do something else. Okay, d5 might be something because then bishop can take this one. So let's play this first because bishop is there still misplaced, and we might get good chance to get queen to h5. Okay, he can do that. Let's play king here. Okay, I think and now I'm going to win with queen h5. Then there's b4 if needed. Oh, okay, king e2, king e7. Let's play b4. Maybe there's some chances for black, but I think this is very good for white anyway. Okay, how to defend that pawn? Maybe queen here because it hits this pawn as well. Now I'm going to double my rooks here. I think there's too many weaknesses on black's camp. King is weak. Okay, he tries to enter to my position. Actually, very good idea. Can I have time to do this? He tries to activate, I think so, but there's too many weaknesses. So if I do this, there's no time to attack, and now I have to prevent queen g4. Okay, what is this? He's playing very well, I think, because this position is so bad for black, but he's still having some chances, and actually I'm not sure how to break this position. Okay, let's see, maybe rook here. least now I have queen d3, but bishop rook d7, I mean. Okay. Tricky position to handle. Okay, I will sack this pawn. I'm time trouble. Maybe I'm going to lose this one, but he can't take with pawn. Now there is a pin. So, oh, I'm losing now this one, but maybe... Okay. Okay, is this checkmate? Maybe not. Oh, there is... It will go here. Okay, I'm going to lose now, but... Ah. It was an interesting game. Okay, he played very well in difficult position, but let's see. I think I was clearly better. Hi, welcome. If you want to challenge me, 3+2 is good time control for that. Okay, as I said, queen has to go somewhere. Ah, okay, there's quite many options. But, okay, this is very good for white. Okay, let's play. Soon I will just check few key moments, how to break this position open. F5 was very interesting idea because it prevents F5 and then E5 is needed, but then it's not so easy to break this position open. Maybe I should go for something like this because black pieces are not cooperating. But okay, I played this first to prevent d5. Maybe it's not necessary, but here I thought that I'm winning, and the computer agrees, or at least this is almost winning. What happens there? Okay, he could do something like this. Ah, and trade these rooks. So I don't have rook d1, rook takes d7. Interesting. But here, how to break this open? h3 is good according to the computer, but b5 immediately. Okay, I should do that. Because then, if he takes, I can push c6. No, okay, there's something else first. But maybe queen here first. If I do this too early, d6. I thought that it might be d5, but maybe then there's bishop c5 or something. Actually, what is it? Queen b4 here. Ah, rook can take here because it blocks this diagonal. So queen has to go, king has to go here, but then f6 is hanging. So have to do something like d6. So it's better to play queen here, maybe queen here, and then do similar things. Okay, but I didn't see that one. But this is still winning. Okay, this is clearly wrong. Rook d6. Of course, why not? I think I was worried about this move. But then I can do this, and maybe my king can go to h2. Okay. But what did I do? I played b5. And this is not working, okay? But okay, queen b3 was a mistake, but he played quickly. Oh, there's checkmate in 3 moves. Same idea works with queen e6. But this is wrong, okay? And now I can take with this rook and then checkmate will follow. I tried to do something like this, but I didn't see how to do it. And I played wrong. Queen sacrifice. Queen f8 is not working. Here king just went here. Okay, let's play. Let's play Sicilian. Neudorf Sicilian. Bishop e3 is the main move. Aha, okay. The idea behind this move is that if I do this too early, knight will jump here. So bishop e7, it's much better than bishop e6. And if I do this now, I have time to castle if bishop goes to c4. But maybe I just castle here. And then h6 is an option to prevent any kind of bishop takes f6 ideas. Okay, let's play it. It is at least playable. Then I will follow with standard plan. He can take here, but I think it's too much. I have knight h7 and bishop will go to g5 if needed. So there is no knight g5 and other moves are too slow. If this happens, then I can play knight h7, king here, rook here, for example. Hello, welcome. Okay, maybe rook c8. The main idea is to create some play on c file or try to push d5 in a right moment or make some pressure on e4. But you can do this kind of standard moves in these lines. Actually, this is quite similar than Karpov's bishop e2 line. I mean, not playing here, bishop e2 first. I think it's called Karpov's variation. But there, in that line, white usually plays a4, a5, and try to block this b5 ideas. But now I think this standard idea should be good enough for defense. Actually, this idea works in many different kind of positions. But now knight d5 taking here and bishop tries to go to d3 is at least a try, but not okay. It might work actually. So I have to put knight c5 maybe, or what should I do? Okay, this will this is a threat, yes. Knight will jump somewhere, so we have to do this. And then I'm ready for rook g8. But knight d5 was needed, I think so. But still, I think black has enough defensive resources, but it was the only try. I think this queen is in trouble now if it doesn't retreat here somewhere. If I just play rook g6. But let's see, do we have something else? I think this might be the best idea now. And then I might sacrifice here, and then it's white's king who is in danger. No, now this is too much. I think I can do this, and if queen goes here, I will take and take. Now this tactics gives me a winning position. Okay, the idea is to take this, so let's make intermediate move. And then we take this. Okay, we can do this as well, but knight jumps here, so actually we can't. Knight d5 is interesting option. Try to take this, and then king takes h4, but I think there is no time to do that. Yes. Checkmate. Okay, thank you for the game. Let's see the key moments, because we don't have. Okay, you have to challenge when the game is over. Maybe there is no an option to make challenges when I play. So after the game, you can challenge, and I will accept that quite soon. First, let's see. Okay, this position is already good for black, as I said, but here knight d5 is actually the best move according to the computer, and now I think black has to be careful. Okay, king h8, bishop d3. Okay, I have f5, but it's the only move, because if knight goes here, then knight g5 is the way to play. Yeah, and then there is no chance to defend anymore. If e4, even rook can take here. Yes, or bishop, because then there is no enough defenders, and black's position might collapse. Will collapse, of course. Okay, let's see. Let's play e5. If you want to see some openings, you can send your request in chat, and I might play those, but I will play only good openings, so don't request something like what maybe. Okay, just make good requests. Knight c3, queen d6, bishop g4, f6 is of course an option. Okay, what we will play? Let's play queen d6. This is not so common move, but it's quite okay. We can castle long, and if d4 happens, then our bishop pair might give some chances for advantage. Okay, I will take here. c5 and trading queens will give equal position, I think so. And then bishop g4. But actually, if he plays this one, do I really want to take here? Then I don't have bishop pair anymore. So maybe bishop d6, because e5 goes in similar position than what can be reached from Berlin defense. And actually, I think this should be a good version. So this is kind of provoking move. If I play bishop here, then I can develop my knight. So probably I have time to do this because there is no queens, and his development is also uh, not ready, yet. B3, B5. Maybe it's the way to play with bishops here. Or maybe now bishop G4. Because then there is lots of pawn weaknesses and square weaknesses. So I think... he doesn't agree with me. Okay, let's see. If I castle, knight will jump here, but I have c6. This is nothing, so let's castle. Knight f5 looks quite nice, but actually I think I can do... Okay, I think this is going to lose some time. So checks are not best moves all the time. Now maybe f6 was the move here, because then I could win a piece. So f6, take, and then both are under attack. But now bishop e3 saves the day, at least for now. B5. Okay, I have to be careful not to lose my rook. Okay, I have some time to play defensive moves. But if I do this, castling is the move here. Maybe I will do this to prevent this bishop. Actually, it's not so easy to play this position because white is quite active here. Even though I'm pawn up and this pawn structure is not the best, still I have to play very precisely not to lose this pawn, for example, or I have to play bishop e7, rook here, but is there knight g3? Might be. So I think this is not clear. If I take this one, then rook will enter here, and then there is a pin. So I think my opponent is playing much better than his rating, because this is very a good move. If I take this one, then rook will go here and other rook here, and I'm going to lose. So I think this is a serious mistake if I do that. So I have to go for bishop takes f4. Okay, what is this? Okay, it was sacrifice. Let's try to play this one. Okay, I'm going to lose this one, but king c8. I'm exchange up. Now knight takes f4 is the idea. Okay, let's take this one. King somewhere. Oh, okay, now some mistakes happened. Let's do this. Because there is a threat and bishop is hanging as well, so okay. I will take this and make things easier. b7, I have king b8, and there is no way to play check because I can take this pawn. So this will be over soon. Let's make a pin. Okay. Thank you for the game. Let's see. Can I change those settings that there is an option to make challenges, I mean. Let's see. I'm not okay. Maybe we go just like we did earlier because I don't find it. All settings. Okay, there is lots of challenges. Okay, let's play c4 e5. Okay, let's play knight c6. Bishop b4. I try to castle quickly. And now I will take with p-pawn to get some chance to create play with d5. And I don't want to trade queens in this kind of position. I can castle here, but maybe it's better to attack this bishop because queen d4 looks quite nice for white. Actually, I might take this first. Or should I? Okay, if I do this, queen d4. And what then? If I take, he can take with pawn. If he takes with queen, I have knight e4. But okay, oh, there's some tactics. Okay, this is quite tricky. Okay, let's play h6. Then I have at least g5 in some lines. I would like to play queen e7, but queen d4 looks quite good. Okay, I think I can play g5, d6 if I need to do that. Yeah. Hello. Of course, I could take here immediately, but Now after queen d4, I think I have to play g5, which is quite risky looking move, but anyway, d6, c5, rook b8, I can castle. White is not ready for castling, so I think I have time to do this. Okay, that was a surprise, because I think now I have some chance to create strong play with bishop and queen e5. Actually, queen d4 is something. Not so easy. Maybe g5 and knight e4. But then queen d4. I can take and castle, but c7 is hanging. This is very tricky position. Maybe I should go for c5 and bishop b7, but there's queen f3. Lots of different kind of tactical ideas. Maybe I should play queen e6, but then queen d4 again. Then I have c5. Okay, let's try to do this, because I would like to play knight e4, and that without g5. But I think I have to play g5 if queen d4 happens. Or maybe I have time to c5 now, and then I don't have to play g5, because it would be much better to play knight e4 without g5, because then my king is safe. This is risky, but might be playable. Okay, now I think I'm ready for knight e4, finally. Queen d4, I can castle. Okay, now I can take here to break this position. Maybe I should take with bishop, or maybe with knight. I'm not sure. Let's take with bishop. Okay, I'm already in time trouble, so I have to speed up now. Then I'm going to play c5 and bishop b7, but c5, queen here. Is it a problem? Well, maybe I should go for castling first, and then rook b8 maybe. Okay, let's play bishop d7, because I'm not sure should I play c5 or not, because there's that kind of moves. But I can trade these bishops. Oh, he has c5. Oh, so I have to do this. But now I have bishop c6. We have increment, so this is not so dangerous. I have to speed up. The opening was so interesting that it was very hard to play quickly. Interesting and quite hard, but now I think I have good control on b file, and also this long diagonal is mine, and this bishop might be a problem. Actually, queen e4 looks very threatening. How to defend? Actually, c4 is also hanging. Lots of many different kind of plans for black. Maybe f. Okay, I will take here, and now we will see that this pawn structure is going to be a big problem for white. Okay, there's no need to rush, I think so. Actually, maybe king here, rook here might give some chances to hold this. There is opposite color of bishops, so I don't want to trade both rooks. Even though I will win this, it's not so easy, so I have to keep rooks on the board. Okay, let's push. Mm-hmm. Now I don't want to trade this rook. I go for that pawn. Okay, I take this first because now I can probably trade queens, but let's try to be precise here. Now a pawn will be a good asset. Okay, this was a mistake, but okay, there was lots of different kind of interesting moments, but let's move on. I think there is more challenges. At least there was. Okay. Somehow there is no challenges anymore. Okay, if you could send your challenge again. Okay, thank you. There might be a problem that you can't challenge me during my game, and I have to change that setting for the next week, but I didn't find it when I was looking those options. But let's go with these settings today. Okay, somehow I played the opening quite badly here, I think so. Maybe position is still playable, but I just made some moves without thinking, and normally it's not a good idea. Okay, let's put our rook to same file than queen. In this kind of positions, it's usually a good idea. Maybe white will play knight e5, which is very standard plan, but now in this position I might take there and d4 is hanging then, so but I don't want to do this too early. Okay, what to do now? Maybe I can put my queen here and go here. At least rook d8 is very natural. And I think he doesn't want to take here. I will take with knight, and then d pawn might be a weakness later on. This bishop is here. It should be here. I think so, because now I have some extra options to bring my queen here. Maybe I will do something like this. Okay, he can take here now because I can't take with knight. This is hanging, but I think this is still how I have intermediate move, and I will take with this knight. Okay, let's see. Do we have chance to take here? Maybe not. So rook d8 might be the best. I think black is doing very well here. I could do this, but maybe h3, and then there is no good way to continue. So let's try something else. Taking here, bishop here, knight here, bishop here, takes, and we don't have follow up. I think so. I would like to play knight e4, which is an option after knight b4, but then my knights are here and there, and I'm not sure. Is it so good? Maybe bishop d6 and bishop b8, because there is no threat. Okay, let's do this. Looks interesting. And this might provoke weaknesses. And then I would like to open up this long diagonal. Now white should be very careful. But after bishop b8, I think there is no good moves left. If I take here, he can take with pawn, and then this bishop is in play, but then I have strong center, so this might be a good choice. Bishop here, then he doesn't have knight e5, so if I can play e5, then I have very strong center. It's a bit risky, I think so, but it's a very active way to play, so I probably do that. Bishop b8 might be the best. If this is not the best, I'm not sure. At least this is very interesting, because I think he doesn't have chance to play on queen side, and my center pawns will roll over. But g3 is interesting, because I have to retreat, and then knight e5. Trades, okay, I have, oh, actually I don't have that. And I don't want to do this too early. But my bishops are very well placed. I can push d4 later. Okay, I think I should prevent b4, because if I do this, he has some play. Or is this a bigger threat? Actually, it is e5. But then g3, and then that pawn is hanging. So let's play this. It's more practical. This might be an idea, because then knight e5 will block this diagonal and those pawns. So if I don't have a good way to advance in center, then this might come later, and then there might be some problems. Okay, is this an idea here? I think I should play this one to prevent bishop. I'm not sure. Maybe this position is not so good for me after all. But now I can make few trades at least. But is it good for me or not? Hard to say. Knight d4 is an option actually. Can I do it? Then he has other knight. Okay, let's trade. Oh, d2 is hanging. I was lucky. I didn't see that one. Bishop c8. Looks quite dangerous, but I think I can handle this. If c7 happens, but bishop b5 is something. Now we could trade bishops. I think so. c7, rook here, bishop here. Oh, actually he could do that, because then there was bishop c6 after rook is, oh, mistakes, but very well played in that difficult position. I was lucky in that tactics. Okay, let's see what we have in chat, and then we play more. Have you ever faced mental exhaustion in tournament or last round syndrome? I think I have played so many tournaments that I have faced everything. So I think so. I have. I had that kind of feelings. And if you can chat in English, please do, so that everyone can follow. Okay, let's play more. Let's play d4 this time. d5 is a good way to meet c5, but okay, now we have to be ready for Volga Gambit or Penko Gambit, how you call it. Now we have Benoni structure. Okay, what is the line here? We can do, oh, bishop e7. Okay, this is something else. Bishop belongs to g7, so this might be a much better version for white, but my idea is to play a4 to prevent b5 and then go here, because there is no g6, then f5 square might give me good prospects. Okay, was this a mouse slip or not? Because a6 is typical. This is not, because now there is no counterplay on queen side, and then I have much more time to create play on king side. Actually, I think I don't have to rush. If g6, bishop g7, I will follow with f4, maybe e5. Now we will take more space. Maybe practical chance is do something like c4, or I don't know, actually. It's very hard to play with black pieces here. This prevents e5, which is a good point behind this move, but I think there might be some other problems. Bishop d7. I don't want to trade pieces because I'm having a very large space advantage. So I try to push e5. This knight c4 doesn't do much because b3, it has to retreat, and then e5. I think now we are ready for e5. Oh, actually, he can take, and we need some extra pieces here to defend e5. Push e5, takes, knight g4, e6 breaks this defense, and then g4 will drop. So let's do this. I think there is no good squares, and this is a problem in Benoni defense. If you don't play quickly, then white will do this or something similar, and it's game over then. Okay, there's some practical chances still, like always in Benoni and King's Indian structures, but now I think I can do many interesting things. For example, knight e4, or maybe this knight, I'm not sure, because if he takes here, check. Okay, let's do this. Then I have even queen takes here. If queen takes, I will check, take this one, and in the end of the line, rook will drop. Okay, now we can take here, I think so, because his king is so open, but let's try to be practical. Now knight takes h5 is an option, I think so. Can I take here? If he takes with pawn, maybe it's just too fancy. Okay, well, if I take, let's put king here. If I take queen takes, I will check, and then it works, but it doesn't work now. Okay, I tried to checkmate. Uh-huh. Oh, we don't have increment. So that is a problem now. Please choose increment if you challenge me, because I didn't see that we don't have increment. So I was playing like I have increment, and it's too much. I can explain my thinking and as we go. So it's much better to challenge with 3+2. Yes, I'm chess teacher and coach full time. Have been actually over 15 years, but I haven't make any English content before 2025, or at least only few things. But now I'm streaming in English also, and okay, let's see. We have winner position where h5 is usually a good idea. If you push this pawn forwards, there will be square weaknesses, and if h6 happens, then we can lift our rook later on, or even very quickly. Queen g4, bishop d3 is a very standard way to play. If knight jumps here, I have time to take here, and even my pawns might drop here. I will take here, and it's much more dangerous because rook goes here, bishop takes there, and then there is no way to defend f8. So even I'm going to lose all my center pawns. This idea will be very dangerous for black. I think I have played this line many times. Okay, this is the way to play, but now d4 is not under attack anymore. So maybe I just develop my pieces. c4 is an option, of course, but then bishop can retreat. And if white castles here, black castles here, then I will move my queen and push g4. Okay, this looks quite strong because I have to retreat with my bishop, but now this diagonal might be a very good for white. I can play a4 later, or I can just concentrate on king's side. Actually, I can do also a4, queen here, and maybe king here, because if bishop takes, there's annoying ping, and I could play something like this. But I think in this position, it's better to keep these pawns here, because this looks very strong to me. There is no squares for this knight, so he has to do this, and after g4, knight e7, then I'm almost ready for g5, but I can do this and bishop a3 later. Okay, thank you. Now bishop will go here. Actually, this Winawer variation is one of my favorite lines in chess, because it's so interesting to play, because black has own plans and white has own plans, and I have played this with both colors. Nowadays I am not playing French so much, but only few games every now and then. But I think something like 15 years ago, this was my main opening for black. Okay, let's put bishop here. And then I will follow with king d2, rook here, if there is no chance to play g5 immediately. g5 is not a good option here. I think so, because knight h5, knight f5 is a good choice for white. Black, if queen goes here, king d2, queen here, and knight b3, king d1, and then black is going to lose the queen. If queen takes, knight takes, I have queen c1. Okay, it doesn't happen, but it was a quite interesting line. Now I think I'm ready for g5. Knight h4 is an option, of course. It's not so easy to play with black pieces here. Now I don't want to trade this one. I will retreat, but what is the best square? Maybe even here, because this pawn is untouchable. I can play bishop b4, so there's some tricks. I don't really have to worry about this pawn, because these pieces are out of play. I can just trust my kingside attack. It's very powerful now. I try to push g6, queen f7 is coming, and I don't see any good options for black. Actually, queen d7 might be something. Aha. But can I have... okay. Okay, let's take here, because knight g5, rook g1. Maybe I take this rook in action, and now we can even take here, because oh, rook is hanging. Let's take it. This might be even better. Okay, thank you for the game. Let's play more. I think Sicilian Najdorf is a good variation for every level, because you can do the same ideas, and you doesn't really need to know so much theory, because your opponent doesn't know either, so so don't have to worry about too much. And it's a very very good opening line. It teaches chess, how to play different kind of pawn structures and different kind of plans. So it's very rich. And also, you don't have to change your openings anymore. Just play Sicilian Najdorf or Rui Lopez with black pieces, and you can play it every time. There's lots of different kind of variations if you want to play something different sometimes. I mean that in Najdorf you just put your knights here, bishops here, and try to push d5 someday if it's possible. Then rook c8, queen c7, something like that, and it's kind of set up opening in a way. But of course, if you like to play it like a master, it's very difficult, but you don't have to play it like a master, because your opponents are not master either. So okay, thank you for the game. Okay, now e5 is weak. I think oh, probably I should take here. Oh, better idea is to take here and try to push h5, and then I have some play on king's side. So let's do this. There is no option to take with this knight because there is a pin, so I have time to h5, and I think black should do something like bishop d7 or a6 now. Okay, now I don't have to take here, and the better idea is to push h5 because g7 is weak spot now. Okay, maybe it's not so easy after rook g8. Because g2 is also hanging. So this is not automatic reaction for white. Have to think a bit. Okay, what to do now? If I take and take, can I do this? Rook takes knight g5. Looks quite good. Okay, I'm going to lose all my pawns here, but maybe I can do that. Okay, let's see. It's a bit risky, but it's an interesting line. Usually this works. Queen here. Okay, actually, bishop d7 and long castling is very good for black. So after bishop d7, I have to do something like this. Okay, this is only a pawn. I have king d1. If I do this, it defends the pawn, but this is hanging, so I think I have to take here now, even though I don't want to. Okay, let's take it. It's a check, so there is no chance to take here. And now knight g5. It defends the pawn and attacks to f7. Okay. What is this? Maybe it was tactical mistake. Oh, he took there, but I can take here. Or even here. But usually it's a good idea to trade pieces when you are up in material. So taking on... Oh, he has this one. I didn't see that one, but okay. I was lucky. I was lucky there. Okay. Now I'm rook up. Rest should be quite easy. Okay, let's take a check, and then king has to go somewhere. But now I will double my rooks on f-file. Maybe bishop here is an option, but okay, what to do? Maybe here. Well, now I have every piece in play, so this should be... Oh, there was this move earlier. But maybe it was best to play like I did. Okay. King hunt. Is there checkmate or not? I can't see it. Okay, let's take this rook. Okay, thank you for the game. And then, do we have? Yes, we have other challenges. Let's play c4 this time. I can play e4 or d4, but it will transpose to King's Indian, I guess, and that's why I tried to play pure English opening. Okay, let's take this and okay, e4, knight jumps here, so maybe a3 first and then e4, d4. If bishop goes here, then h3, maybe h3 is the way to play first to prevent bishop g4 attacks. Okay, I could play d4 immediately. Now e4 is not an option because knight will take here and e4 will drop. But maybe I can play queen here and then e4 is a threat. If he takes here, I take with pawn and then I will have quite a nice center. This bishop is the best minor piece in English opening. Knight jumps here is something. Aha, okay. There might be idea behind this move, and it is bishop h3, but if I take and take this pawn, then I do fine, I think so. Maybe d3 to get bishop to the game. Oh, but then c3 is hanging, and then bishop h3 is a good choice. So let's play rook e1. Now we have standard move against this idea. Bishop h1 is usually the move to be played if black plays bishop h3. Now we are ready for e4, but actually it blocks this diagonal, so maybe we do something else. And what else? Maybe knight here. Yeah, this looks quite good. If h6 happens and then knight e4, and it's aiming for b7, and then knight, bishop, and queen are doing great work here. I was 7 years old when I started playing chess. Now I'm 44, so quite many years. But still, chess surprises me almost every day. And it's great. Okay, there is a pin. I would like to do this and take here, but do I have anything real after that? Should I play first something like this? Maybe. Okay, let's try it. Bishop d7, and I'm not sure did I have anything real, because f5 and my knight is actually in trap, so I have to go for this line, but actually I think it's quite good anyway. But but black's position is quite solid. Yeah. Okay, there's some weaknesses, and maybe I can create some play because queen is passive at the moment, but it's not so easy because my rooks are still here and he has this kind of moves. But okay, I think I can take this one. Was this a blunder? Because I can take and retreat if needed. This doesn't work. I guess he is going to lose both pawns and there's no real attack chance, so... Oh, there's also bishop a3. Okay, I think I'm going to play this now. Oh, is there bishop e5? I have queen here, and I can go here. There's no perpetual, repetition or anything. If I take here, he will do this, and okay, I think I can collect those pawns. Oh, actually, queen c6. Okay, let's do this. This is more safe. If I take here, queen here, and there might be some lines that my queen is in trap. But now I have cover. a7 pawn covers my queen. Okay, now I try to trade queens. It's very practical. If I have a7 pawn, okay, maybe d4. I try to open up files for my rooks. Okay, this is somewhat hanging. Okay, what to do? Maybe here. Okay. Let's defend the king. Okay. Is there checkmate already? Yeah. If h4, then I have rook here. And h4. I think this is quite pretty. Okay, thank you for the game. Yes, I have tried chess 960 Fisher random, or how you call it. It's quite interesting, yes, but to me, normal chess is still hard enough to master. So, but I have played few Freestyle Fridays, for example, and won few grandmasters in that tournament. So I think I can play it, but I like normal chess more. My idea is to get knight on d6, so d5 is very good move here. But still, there will be pawn weakness on d5. So I will do c3 and bishop d4. It's very positional way to play here. And even we make a lot of trades here, I have enough pieces to make pressure on d5. The main idea is to trade here, put all pieces on d file and push c4, and then there is tactics that black doesn't have chance to take on c4. Okay, let's see how it works. Now we follow our plan. Okay, b5 might be something, but okay, I think I should play this first to prevent b5. Okay, what is this? Maybe I can play f4, queen here. Another plan is to play h4, h5, h6 and create strong threats on king's side, and actually I can do both. Now a5 prevents b5, and if b5 or b6 happens, then this pawn is much weaker than this one. So now I think I can do this later, but let's start with h4 because there is no chance to take this one, and if black plays h5, then there's lots of weaknesses. Sometimes I can take here, lift my rook and try to make checkmate. Actually, I think this might work already. Okay, let's play queen f4 first. I think he might try to trade it, but then c4 and those rooks can't control d file. I mean that this is not an option, and if I put my rook here, d5 is not an option either. Okay, let's put rook d4. Okay, this trading idea is of course a good one, but we are not going to trade. We try to take here, or this might be also a big threat. Maybe rook here. We can play on king's side and try to win this pawn in the same time. Okay, this is hanging, so I think there is no... Oh, okay, he can play f6, but I take rook here. Okay, I think this is free pawn. Is g4 an idea here? But then f6. So okay, I can take here if pawn takes g4, but let's do this. This is more practical because I think I'm winning. And now I can even play like this. Okay, let's put our rook here. h5. And then we can put our rook in the action. f6 is an option, of course, but there is lots of squares on queen side. Oh, I'm short on time. I have to make quick moves now. Okay, thank you for the game. Yeah, Alpha Zero played H4, H5, and so on, but it's very common idea in many positions. Let's play d4 this time. Okay. If pawn takes here, queen takes here, knight c6 is it's a quite dangerous gambit. It's is it Shara von Henning gambit or something like that? One way to meet it is give a check first and then take here, because then it's not so effective. But you don't have to take this d5 later. You can play queen d3, but then black is okay, but you don't have to worry about those gambit ideas. Okay, what is this? Why not taking here? He will take here, I will take, he will take, and then, okay, maybe I take with b pawn. Interesting. Now rook c1 looks a good move, because now if black takes here, I can take with rook c4, and I can break this center with e4. I think so. If knight takes, pawn takes, I will take. I will play knight e5, and then both e4 and c4 are dropping. So I think I'm doing well here, because black played ideas like this. It's going to lose some time because I just developed my rook. But now I think I have to play active way. If I do something slow, there is no e4, and then b5 ideas might work. So I think I should go for e4 immediately, even though it's gets quite messy. Or maybe I have time to play b3, b5. Okay, I will do this. Idea is to open up this diagonal if black plays b5, and if it doesn't, then c4 is very hard to defend. Takes here, bishop e6. I will take, it hits the b7, and c4 is hanging. Okay, rook b8 might be something. Okay, and my b2 is hanging. Okay, this is not easy. Maybe black is at least okay. Oh, what is this? Now I can take here. Queen takes. I will play this one, and he has to take here, and then my bishop is better than this knight. I think so. And if knight takes here, I have time to take c4. So I think bishop g4 wasn't the best. Now black can't keep this pin. But I won't take here if it activates black's rook. So I try to take this one first. Now queen goes here, maybe. Oh, there. But then now I think I can win this pawn. Knight jumps here. I can take and take here. There might be even better options after knight d5. I can take this with rook. If rook comes here, then I can... Okay, I can do something. Is b3 an option here? No, not d5, and then both are hanging. What about this? Rook here. Okay, but then I'm not going to win c4. I would like to take this one, but rook queen takes here, and I'm not sure what will happen after that. Rook here, queen takes. I can't take this one because there is a pin. Okay, not so easy. Okay, what should I do? Maybe here. I will take this with rook. I will do this if rook c8 happens, and after knight d5 I have rook c4. Takes rook e1 is actually a tactic, but I have king g2, and if he takes here, queen is hanging. So, oh, he tries to take this one if I take c4. Oh, nasty tactics. Oh, I didn't see that one. Very well played, actually. There was no queen takes f5, and now I have to push d6, but knight will land here, and this is not easy anymore. Oh, okay. A blunder. You plundered in a very good position. I mean, here, yeah, according to the computer, this is equal. I thought that I have to push d5 and then knight d6, and I think this is very dangerous for me if you can play something like b5, b4, and my rooks are just looking each other here. I don't know what is going on. Okay, let's see. Let's play more. If I take if I play rook takes c4, then I think knight can take d4 and hits my it hits my queen, and then I don't have time to take d4. My queen is hanging also because the rook is on c8 and so on. It was tricky position. Okay, let's play bishop c5. Italian game. We can castle, but maybe g4, g5 is an idea. So let's play this and wait that white castles, and then we castle. Okay, let's do this. This is very useful. It prevents any kind of d4 tactics. Knight takes e5, d4 tactics. So, very standard play. Then d6. We are both waiting. Okay, but if white doesn't play d4, the best idea usually is to play d5. So I think I'm now ready for castling and bishop e6, d5, or d5 immediately, but let's do this first. I think bishop c2 might be the move here, but now I think black is at least fine. We didn't need rook e8, which is usually played in this position before d5. This is very common maneuver, but I think in this position it wasn't the best idea. But let's see. White's position is of course playable. This is good opening. Italian game is so good opening that you can play it wrong way and you will still get better position than in many other openings which are not so good. I think this is not hanging because there's always bishop takes h3 because this rook gives some chances to create tactics on e-file. Okay, very standard plan. It actually looks quite good. I just remembered that Levon Aronian played something like this in some famous game, but I don't know is it good idea here, but probably I follow his example. Or should I take here first? I'm not sure. The queen will go here. And okay, after queen f3, then there is bishop takes h6. So this is quite good actually for white. I don't want to do something like this, but maybe I have to if there is bishop takes h6. So maybe I will play this idea. Okay, let's try it. Queen here, knight here, bishop here. I think white is doing at least fine, but my position is quite solid as well. So no worries at the moment, but there might be already some attack like queen here, knight here after knight h7. In Italian game you can have a good chances to attack, but you have to be patient for 10 moves or so, and then you have your chances. There is no wait list. You can just send your challenge after this game, but there is some settings that you can't send challenge during the game. I have to change it for the next week, but in this week I didn't find it where to change it, so we just play. Okay, I will go here. I think it gives me some extra chances to kick this knight out. I think my opponent plays much better than his rating. Okay, f3. Okay, that might be a slight mistake, or let's see. I tried to kick this bishop out, and now we can see that this idea might be good in long run, but we will see. It's not so easy to evaluate this position. Okay, now I will kick this knight, and it will go here, I guess. Okay, now I push d4 to get my knight on d4. If it goes here, maybe f5 or h5, it's actually an option here. he can't really sacrifice there. So this position is changing. Well, where to go? Maybe here. I would like to play h5, h4 I mean. Okay, I will take here, put my knight on e5, and now oh, there's no checkmate, so let's play positionally. Okay, we can try to create play on queen side as well. This is not an option. This bishop is very bad. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, my queen is almost trapped. Not yet. Oh, very well played before this. Ooh, I think it was many 100 points more than his rating. Very well played. It was an interesting fight. Okay, let's play more. Yeah, that's right. You just prepare and then attack will come later, but it will. Okay, let's play Nimso Indian if we can have it. Oh, okay, Catalan. Okay, a5 is a line here. Bishop e7 is the most played. I think so. Should I take here or not? I can't remember now. I think this is a line. Yes, it's a line. If I take here and play b5, oh, we have 10 minutes. Okay, so time to think. If knight takes, I will play b5, knight here, rook here, a4, c6, and then I have decent position. I think so. Okay, let's do it. I try to clean this diagonal with rook a6, or if I can play bishop b7, it neutralizes this bishop, and then I think I don't have any problems. Now a4, c6, and everything works. If b3, I might have chance to push c3, b4. Yes, it describes Rui Lopez as well, but there is lots of similarities in those openings, Italian game and Rui Lopez. Okay, d4 is also hanging at the moment. Okay. Oh, but he can take here, and then if I take with knight, a takes b5. So that is the trick. So I have to take with rook, and then I have few pieces for rook and some pawns, but this will be a choice for white. If I take on with knight, then this will be a problem. I think so. So let's do this. d4 is hanging, and I think I should take it. Okay, if he takes here, I have at least... Okay, why this is not working? It seems to... Oh, okay, is there rook c1 in the end of the line? Queen d5, castling takes rook c1, and if I move my queen somewhere, it will take this bishop. But actually, I think I can take here. If he takes, I will give a check, and then it will drop in the end of the line. So let's do this. If I take here, he takes here, then I can retreat and castle. So there is no problem after all, I think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the plan, yes. Mhm. Should I go on e7? Because if I go here, he might play queen d6 and I don't have right to castle. Maybe queen d7. Queen here. Okay, let's play this one. I'm two pieces up here, so I can give at least one to this pawn if needed. I have at least knight d5 to prevent rook c7 in some lines, but I think it's not necessary. I can just castle. Put my queen here, or queen b4 maybe. And if b7 happens, then it happens, but I can give this bishop. Okay, maybe bishop d7 or knight d7, which one? Okay, I will do this. If he goes here, I can try to make this move again and then castle. because I don't want to put bishop here. It doesn't take b7 anymore, and that's why I would like to do this as well, if there is chance to do that. Maybe here, rook here, castling rook c7. I have even rook c8, because if he takes, there's checkmate, because bishop guards these squares. So okay, and now I will do something else. I don't want to give a draw here. Okay, maybe I should play knight d7 here. Okay, I give this piece back. Then I'm still up a piece, so no problems. He tries to take here probably. I can do bishop a6 and knight b8. Or just taking here, but maybe knight b8. Why not? If he goes here, I can play queen d8, and everything is in control. This bishop defends this square, so if queen trade happens, then I can take this one and everything is fine. And now b7 is hanging, so there's not many moves left, but actually one trick. If I do bishop queen b4 with idea of taking this with bishop queen, he can take here. Oh, actually he can't. Yeah, because this is already, yeah. Okay, I think everything works here for black. I think I like both. Rui Lopez and Sicilian Najdorf are both very good openings. I play e5 and c5 against e4. Sometimes I play c6, Caro-Kann, and e6, French defense, but those are not so good openings in my opinion, but still quite good, yes. But I like to play e5 and c5. Okay, let's play a few more if there is challenges left. Do we have? And against d4, I would like to play Ragozin defense quite often, and then King's Indian, and sometimes I play Greenfeld defense and also Queen's Gambit and so on. Okay, let's see what we have here. Canal attack. It's a quite dangerous attack, actually. Okay, maybe I play g6, bishop g7. And now I try to get my knight on c4. So maybe knight e5. This looks like some kind of dragon position where white has played bishop b5, f3, like in that long castling line. But usually it's not a good idea to mix these ideas. So I think black is doing fine. Of course, white's position is playable. Maybe I can take few tembis now with a6 before knight c4 ideas. Okay, this is a threat, so I mean positional threat. That's why I think it would be a good idea to keep this bishop. So if bishop goes here, I have bishop h8. Otherwise, I could play this immediately and knight c4. If f4 happens, then I have knight g4. So maybe h3 is a move here, but then I have queen c7 and I'm ready for knight c4. Okay, I think this is clearly wrong choice if there is no tactical solution for white, but I think he's going to lose this important bishop, and then I have lots of tactical resources I can take here, and it's very hard to defend all tactics. I mean, if I do this, it's already quite serious threat. Knight here. I can do even this one. I think this is not anything real at the moment. Rook d1, but maybe I can collect few pawns here. Or bishop d7 with positional play. Okay, bishop c4 looks quite good for white, but I think there is no time to do that. So I have to do something like this first. I think f4 was played too early. But let's see. Okay, let's see what we have in chat. Okay, thank you. This is a quite critical moment for white. I think he should play this one. Because otherwise, I mean rook d1. Oh, if I take, he can do this. And then even knight d. Oh no, there it goes with check. So, oh okay. Now I think I'm going to win with knight g4 or knight d5 because there is a pin. I will take this with bishop. So maybe knight d5. Okay, why not this one? Maybe, okay, let's do that. Because this goes with check and I have time to save my knight. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Okay, let's take this with queen. There's no any further tactics, so let's play this one. It's very good outpost for knight in Sicilian positions where white plays f5. Now we just develop our pieces. Knight covers f7. We will bring this other rook to the game. Okay, maybe we can take with f pawn actually, because then f file might be very useful. There is no tactics, so let's do this. Now we can hit the queen, but okay, it might go here. So maybe it's not the best idea. But I don't want to do this. Queen will enter, and then there is also rook d1. Have to defend this guy. Knight d5 is coming, so I think I need some time to play e6 still. So first this one, and when queen goes here, I will play knight f7, or maybe just bishop c6. Okay, it's too much, but have to try something, of course. Knight d5 is the idea, I think so. Okay, I will just take this one and then retreat. There's only one check, so rook d1 is not an option. I will take and checkmate on f1. So takes, I will do this, and then I think there is no way to continue for white. Oh, okay, that was a mistake because I can just take here. Okay, thank you for the game. Okay, I think that was it for today. Tomorrow I will stream again. I will play some blitz and try to share my thinking as we go. So